Namaste, my wonderful Aquarius friends. Welcome to my channel. My name is Celine. I'm a counseling psychologist, a hypnotherapist, and a intuitive tarot reader. I blend both spiritual insight and psychological interpretation in my readings. Now, once again, you're not here by chance because the spirit has something important to reveal to you this week. So let's begin by clearing the space and releasing all negative energies. Okay, now I'm going to invite your spirit guides, your higher self, and your ancestors to be present during this reading. Now, the sound may be a little loud for some of you, so please turn down the volume. Okay, so let's begin. Now, I'm going to start by drawing a card, an oracle card from the Wise Witch. Okay, so let's see what message the Wise Witch has for you. Clarity. Now, I sense that maybe recently that you are so clouded with a lot of things that you're unable to see, your true purpose. I'm not sure, but let's see what the card is trying to tell. Light a candle for clarity, illuminate the path to your desires. Okay, let's read. Light a candle for clarity, illuminate the path to your desires. Seems like, okay, you may want to, reconnect with your higher divine, your higher self, and see how you can, instead of going astray, you can go back to the purpose, your path, right? But let's call in few more cards from your tarot cards and see what other message, okay, the tarot has for us. Maybe they can give us a little more, deeper guidance. Connecting to the higher divine. Okay. And look at that. Look at those beautiful cards that you have here. Okay, you have the Ace of Cups, which is a new beginning. All right, something new is about to start or has already started. And then you have the Three of Wands. Okay, maybe there is some kind of expansion, a teamwork that you need to work. I can't remember this game that they called. My God, it's just I used to see that, I think something called Amazon. Okay, maybe you can tell me the name of the a thing. Okay, oh my goodness. All right, and also, 7 is a spiritual number, so connecting to the divine, right? But in just a moment, okay, we are going to deep dive into the reading and explore what other guidance the card has and wishes to share with us, okay? Now, my wonderful Aquarius friends, before I begin, please remember this is a collective reading, so take only what resonates and leave the rest. Also, it'll be great if you can help me grow my channel by liking it, subscribing it, and by sharing the videos. So let's begin. Now, when I look at the spread of these cards, the first thing that comes to me here is there is going to be a lot of planning in your life. That is, you need to plan, all right, your next step. There's going to be a lot of opportunities opening up for you, but during that transition, that when your opportunities are opening for you, new ventures are coming. I see there's travel coming. You might need to work with other people, maybe a new job or whatever. But there are going to be people coming in and they're going to sway you away from your direction. Okay, that is why they ask you to lit a candle so that you know your path. This is your desires and you don't want to mess that up. Now, Ace is all about new beginnings. Okay, there's going to be a lot of changes happening in your life right now. There's a lot of positive energy. I can feel it in you right now. You are very optimistic, okay, which is fantastic. And you are being guided by your own thoughts. Now, why when I say by your own thoughts is because, Aquarius, by nature, okay, by nature, you have a lot of original ideas. The main ideas come from you, but people for some reason make use of you, and they take yours and make them theirs. Okay, but you are one soul that you don't give in to that. The reason is because you, again, by nature, my wonderful Aquarius, you are a water bearer. Okay, you are very fluid, and you also think out of the box. Okay, so I see that a lot of beautiful things, okay, brewing right now for you. There can be new feelings of love. There's new feelings of wanting to go to another job or to another country, or venture something, financially. There are a lot of things happening. Okay, your heart is very open right now, which is good. Okay, now embrace it with positivity. Don't question too much, because there's beautiful things coming your way. All right, we'll talk about this. Is a beautiful card. Okay, I just can't wait to talk about this card. But what I'm trying to say here is, connect to your intuition, connect to your higher self, okay, and see how you can stay grounded. Okay, you need to stay grounded. Now, the cups is all about feelings and intuition, but it's not much about being grounded. So you may want, your emotions can be overwhelming, because you are like, so you might want to ground yourself for a little bit, because you are too overwhelmed right now. And I can feel your excitement. Okay, whoever you are, I think I can feel your excitement right now. Now, but you need to also, okay, 3 is all about growth. Okay, you are going to grow fundamentally in whatever your heart is desiring. Okay, work with your confidence. All right, now when you are going to venture into something, okay, you see, oh my god, I can't still remember the name, oh my god. Okay, there is this teamwork that they will have to do in the Amazon. I don't know, I can't just remember. I wish someone can help me out by telling what is that, the episode that I'm talking about. It's a series, right? Okay. So anyway, you have this, a boat. What do you call? Okay, a skateboard. Okay, and you are now looking from the horizon and see whether should I go, should I not go. All right. Now, you need to have the inner confidence. You know what you want, but you might be lacking some confidence. Okay, so work on your confidence, work on your what do you really want. So ground yourself. There's going to be a lot of expansion happening, because you are now reaching to the sea. Okay, and you're looking into the horizon. Okay, it's so wide, the horizon is so wide. So but when you come to the bridge of it, you kind of like stuck. Should I go, should I not go? All right, now don't think too much, because the wand is all about motivation. Motivate yourself. Okay, you connect with the divine, motivate yourself, have the willpower. As I already mentioned, my wonderful Aquarius, you love to think out of the box. You take what comes to you. You are in some way, I can say that you are eccentric in a good way. Okay, in a good way, you're very eccentric. You think for yourself. That's the most beautiful part about you, Aquarius. You like to think for yourself. You have a very strong mental communication. So that is also very good about you. So use that ingredients that you have, okay, in you, and see what would you want to do? Okay, because you can do this. You got, there's something very new coming. Okay, and I can also see travel. Okay, you are going to travel somewhere. I think this is all about your new beginning, that your new job, new career, new house. Okay, or maybe you're going to get married, overseas, and you want to settle down overseas. Okay, and then suddenly when you come to this, like, oh my god, should I go, like, okay, build that confidence in you. Okay, have a crystal clear mind. You can do this. All right, trust me, you can do this, because your next card, your 7 of Wands. Okay, 7 is all about spirituality. Okay, questioning your inner desires. So that is why, if you don't know, okay, light up a candle. Okay, connect to the divine, and you are able to get your answers. Okay, ask as much question. If you don't know, maybe you can take a pause this week, and you can, connect with the divine. Yeah, now I also would like to say this, like, whatever decision you make, stand firm. Okay, stand firm, don't sway, because that's what this card is trying to tell you. Because there might be people, coming and telling you, are you sure you want to leave this comfort zone? Are you sure you want to leave all of us? Now look, you stand your ground. If you already decided, and from the beginning you are very anxious about whatever you want to do, okay, move. All right, people will come and sway you, like I said just now from the start. Okay, looks like people are going to come in and, cut your path. All right, stand your ground, be assertive. Okay, set boundaries, and engage in a lot of healthy communication. Don't shun them away, don't push them away. All right, but hear them out and tell them, thank you so much for highlighting this, but okay, I will make the final decision. Okay, so yeah, looks like, this card is trying to preempt you, to stand your ground. Okay, you go and get your desires that you need. Okay, maybe this is your life purpose. Okay, don't let people, sway you, and don't think too much. Okay, because you have the potential. If not, this, whatever, okay, the relationship or the career, or, this opportunity may not even be at your doorstep. All right, now I'm also going to pull a surrender card for you, and see what other, what you need to surrender for now. Okay, so that your path can be illuminated. Okay, whoops, look at that, it just flew. Okay, surrender resentments. Wow. Okay, is that something that you so much want to do, but when you come to the actual thing, you are holding back because of resentments? Let's read what this card is trying to say to you, okay? Now, holding on to resentments only poisons you. Try to forgive others for their shortcomings, and keep moving forward toward positive situations in your life. Let's read that one more time. Holding on to resentments only poisons you. Try to forgive others for their shortcomings, and keep moving forward toward positive situations in your life. So when this person come in and ask you, do you really want to do this? I already told you, okay, and you have, past connections with them, like, oh my god, they again. All right, keep moving, forgive them, because this is what they are. Now we can't change everybody. All right, if change needs to come from them. When I work with the inmates, the first thing I will tell them when I enter the class, there's a bunch of, 10 to 15, inmates will be there, because I'll be running, addiction classes for them, the first thing I will write on the board is, I am not here to change. I am here to teach. Okay? They need to change. Whereas I, as a counselor, I am willing to teach them everything that they need so they can go, straighten their path, once they are out. So similarly, we cannot change people, but we can only have the power to change ourselves. So if you are able to connect with the divine, okay, look at that. The divine is behind you. Okay, I'm going to show this to you, this beautiful card. Okay, and all these ones are, it's uplifted. Okay, it's all up in the sky. Nothing has fallen. Okay, and you are sitting in this beautiful cushion, and there's a globe behind you. All right, so connect with the positive energy, connect with the divine, see whether you can forgive them and you. Okay, see you are able to forgive them and you, and keep moving forward to the path that you are destined to fulfill in this current time. That is why you are here. Okay, your purpose is to fulfill what you are supposed to do and not worry too much about people, because there are, situations and stories is their situations and stories. We cannot be helping and clearing everybody. Now, I'm also going to pull an angel number for you that they have. Okay, again, your card all seems to be jumping. All right. Now, there is a mantra that you can use, okay, to say this. Now, 9 is all about completion. Okay. And you are going to complete what you have started. Okay. I can foresee that you're going to complete what you have started. So, let's have some I am compassionate. Have compassion, forgive them, forgive you, okay, to move to the higher lights. So let's see what this card is trying to tell us. It's your compassion that makes you shine. You are devoted to helping the greater good and have a strong talent for speaking up for others. Your soul is most satisfied when you are being of service. Okay, see? So you are one person probably like to help people. That's why you like to think out of the box. You are also one person who think forward. Okay, Aquarius, you have these abilities in you. Okay, make full use of that. Okay, use that ingredients that you came into this planet with. All right, so let's read that one more time. I like this. It's your compassion that makes you shine. You are devoted to helping the greater good and have a strong talent for speaking up for others. Your soul is most satisfied when you are being of service. So, my wonderful Aquarius, if your desire is to help others, even if you have to cross the ocean, go and get it done, because that is your path. That is your purpose. That is why you are here in this world. Okay? Throw away all these things that doesn't belong to you. Just leave them. That is not, your monkeys, to deal with. Let them, go and deal with it. You keep moving forward, okay, with positive intentions in your life, right? Now, I'm also going to pull a charm for you, okay, and see what charm comes to you that that you might. Oh, look at that beautiful strawberry. Okay, you have the strawberry here, the green, your heart chakra, the red, your root chakra. Okay, open up your heart. All right, and the root chakra is all about grounding, being stable. All right, having the security in you. Now, the strawberry, okay, is sweet. I know some of them are sour, but I'm not going to look into the negativity, okay, because in the box there's sweet and the sour. I'm only going to look at the sweetness. All right, so it's also, do you know the strawberry has another name? It's called heartberry, okay, because it sometimes comes in the shape of a heart. So they also have another name called heartberry. So you learn something new. All right. It's very connected to emotional healing. It's so much of love, abundance, prosperity. So once you're able to forgive others and forgive you, okay, abundance is going to overflow because you are full of, a person with compassion. Okay, you're a person with compassion. So my wonderful Aquarius, this is your reading and I truly hope you have enjoyed it. Now the summary of this reading is posted at the end of this video, so please take a moment to reflect on it. Now if this reading resonated with you, please let me know in the comment section below, as your insights might help others on their journey. Until the next reading, I'm sending you lots of love and light. Bye.